In this video, we will introduce generic methods within the Java programming language. Java generic methods and generic classes enable programmers to specify with a single method declaration a set of related methods, or with a single class declaration a set of related types, respectively. Generics also provide compile time type safety that allows programmers to catch invalid types at compile time. You can write a single generic method declaration that can be called with arguments of different types. Based on the types of the arguments passed to the generic method, the compiler handles each method call appropriately. Let's look at some code. Here we have a method called printAnyArray. This generic method call and method signature includes explicit type parameters. Those type parameters must not be wildcards. Generic method declarations have a type parameter section delimited by angle brackets that precedes the method's return type, in this case E. Each type parameter section contains one or more type parameters separated by commas. A type parameter, also known as a type variable, is an identifier that specifies a generic type name. The type parameters can be used to declare the return type and act as placeholders for the types of the arguments passed to the generic method, which are known as actual type arguments. Using the advanced for loop, we then print out each element of the array. Now let's exercise our method. We're going to make some method calls here. I will use an integer, an array of integers, calling it ints, and I will fill it with the values of 1 and 2. So first we'll create one array of type integer, and then we'll create another array of type characters or chars. And I will also fill these with values. Now we're going to pass both arrays to the method call. We're going to place a message to distinguish on the console what's happening. We're going to do the same for the array containing characters. Let's run our program and see what happens. Right-click on your source, run as Java application. When the compiler encounters a method call, it attempts to locate a method declaration with the same name and parameters that match the argument types in the call. Overloaded methods are often used to perform similar operations on different types of data. And we can see that the output is correct. This concludes our discussion of generic methods in Java.